his clothes, they were white as snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool, and his throne a burning flame, and his wheels a blazing fire.
Good motivation, no stagnation. And all praise to the Father Yah and His Son YESHUA, and all those on peace and blessings to all the brothers and sisters out there doing God's work, planting up seeds as well too. And for those as well who might just be coming in the truth, you know, those who are heathens, those that you know are Gentiles, you know, it's time for you to correct yourself as well too by deprogramming yourself from being programmed, and understand that you know God's words is the truth. And we have to understand as well too about that white Christ. It's not as in existence, but it have, because we already know that the world had did Deuteronomy 4:2, had took out of God's words and added to their own. You understand? And this is why we on here to correct those that you know who don't understand and who ask questions about Christ. And word of the day is visions and dreams. And dream how Daniel had a dream and visions, and we read that this morning in Daniel 7. And I want to bring out in Daniel 7:9, as it said, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garments was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. So as we see that, you know, the Bible describes, and then as we go in Revelations, as we go to Revelations 1:14 and 15, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in the furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So we know that this was in the Old Testament, and this is the New Testament. You can't keep on justifying this, you heathens. You know, you have to understand that, you know, for those that, you know, who look at this this Christ as they have on here. And join me, I'm going to go live after this as well, too. And I'm going to ask a question as well, too, like, you know, which Christ is your Savior? You understand? So let's do God's work today. If y'all here, today is day 29, Resolution, Evolution, Joint Motivation Movement. And if y'all here today, keep motivated, love you. God love us. And you only love those that you know who seek him early, as Proverbs 8:17 tell us. And those who do his due diligence. And this is by doing your due diligence, picking this up, having some nourishment every 2 hours. Peace and blessings and shalom. Let's do God's work.